Ryan joins us again with a full look at the forecast and a lot of eyes on Sunday.
Yeah, and this is going to be different. We were chatting off air about how most of the storms we've had this winter have been quick moving.
Right.
A couple of hours and done.
Yeah, this one is about 24 hours in duration. So it's an all-day event on Sunday, and we are going to see just about all types of precipitation, especially in central and southern Maine. So it's going to be a mess. It begins Saturday night in western Maine and New Hampshire, starts Sunday morning in northern and eastern Maine, and then in southern Maine and New Hampshire it ends Sunday night, but in eastern and northern Maine it will end early Monday morning. We will all see several hours of snow and then a transition to sleet and freezing rain in central and southern Maine. In the mountains and far north, though, all snow, and that's where a foot or more of snow will fall. So here's what we're going to be dealing with as we go through the weekend. When we have snow, that means the entire column of air from the cloud to the ground is below 32 degrees. That's how you get snow. But sometimes you get a little layer of warming up higher up in the sky, so the snowflake can melt, but the cold air is thick enough before it reaches the ground to refreeze into a sleet pellet or an ice pellet. That's sleet. Sleet just bounces around. You can actually hear it kind of pinging. It doesn't cling to trees and power lines, though. So if we have a lot of sleet, it's just going to be a mess, but we'll avoid power outage issues. On the other hand, freezing rain is a snowflake that melts into a raindrop, but it doesn't refreeze until it hits the ground because the cold air is just at the ground level. And I think we'll see a bit of both on Sunday, but probably more sleet than freezing rain. Here's the storm that's on the way, and as it moves in, it's going to kind of redevelop into a new area of low pressure offshore, and that's crucial because that's what locks in the cold air at the ground through the day on Sunday, even though it's warming up at the cloud level. Hour by hour forecast, we'll start with tomorrow. It's going to be a dry day with increasing clouds, sunshine in eastern and northern Maine, mostly cloudy to the west and south. If you have any plans tomorrow evening, I think most places will be dry, but there will be some snow developing in western Maine and New Hampshire. It only very slowly moves into the state, though. Midnight, it's really just the southern third of the state. And then this is 6 o'clock Sunday morning, still dry up north, while it's snowing from about Augusta, Waterville south. Then the snow will move north through the day on Sunday. I think by midday it's snowing in most of the state, but that's when we start to introduce some of that sleet. After several inches of snow in southern Maine, we will get an icy mix just about all afternoon and into the evening as well. I think it'll begin as sleet, and then we'll likely have some freezing rain for a while Sunday evening, particularly near the coastline. That's probably where the risk for freezing rain will be highest while it keeps snowing up north. Where it is all snow, a foot or more expected, 6 to 10 inches in the Oxford Hills, where we'll get some sleet, probably not much freezing rain there, but in this area near the coastline, it's going to be snow that changes to sleet during the middle of the day that may end as some freezing rain with a glaze of ice kind of on top of everything Sunday evening. So we have a chance for a few power outages. Right now, I'm hoping it's not a widespread issue, though, Sunday night. After the storm moves away, there could be some flakes in the mountains on Monday. The rest of us are going to be windy, and it looks cold on Tuesday with highs in the teens to near 20. We do have a quieter pattern for the early part of next week, but there could be another storm either late Thursday or Friday. Right now, most of the guidance has that missing us, but it's in that spot where we've got to at least watch it. Not ready to write it off yet.
And we may need a few extra days to clean up from Sunday, so this is a good breather next
Definitely.
week. All right, Ryan, thank you.
You're
Of course, we have you covered as we're tracking the weekend storm. We'll have extended storm coverage on the News Center Maine Plus app. All you have to do is download News Center Maine Plus on your television. You can watch that coverage for free. It is available on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire.